to a new house! Yeah!
The family bug, the family bug.
Yes, it's true. In today's video, we're going to share with you our empty house tour. We're also going to take a quick trip down memory lane, and we're going to make lunch for the last time in this house before we say goodbye. Now, if you've been following us, you'll know we've been looking for a new house outside of California for a while. First, we almost bought this house in Nibley, Utah. I absolutely loved this kitchen. So pretty, but we just didn't feel ready to move. Then, we almost bought this house in Dawsonville, Georgia, but there were several other offers on this house, and we ended up chickening out. Really though, it's such a pretty area. We may look here again for a house in the future. Well, you guys, we finally decided where we want to live for now, and there's absolutely no backing out this time. Now, I want to hear your guesses. By the time you're seeing this video, we'll probably already be at our new house, but go ahead and let us know in the comments down below where you think we're moving to. Then, in next week's video, we'll give you a tour of our new house, and I can't wait to show it to you. Now, we knew that moving was not going to be cheap, so to keep costs lower, we decided to only rent one shipping container. And that meant a lot of downsizing. We had a garage sale, we sold off a lot of our furniture, and we donated a lot of things we didn't think we would need anymore. With this container, all we had to do was fill it. Then the moving company would pick it up and take it to our new location for us. But unfortunately, when they came to pick it up, it was over their weight limit, which was kind of a nightmare. We had to quickly decide what items needed to come out, what items we could live without, and we had to figure out what to do with those items. But don't worry, you guys, none of the items we ended up having to take out were really that important to us or sentimental at all. We just thought, since we had the space in the shipping container, that we should probably fill it up. And now with all that being said, let's get on to the empty house tour. Now you guys, this was our starter home for sure. It is just 1,300 square feet, which had definitely started to feel crowded now that we're a family of 6. But as you can probably guess, houses in California are very expensive. Now, even though this house is on the smaller side, we still made it work for us for quite a while. So right as you enter the house, you can see this little tiled area. That's where the kids would hang up their backpack. We also had shoe storage in here. This opens up to the living room. And then as you turn to the right, you can see our front room. And this has been used for lots of things over the years. At one point, I even had a piano in here. But when we decided to homeschool our kids, we actually turned this into our homeschool room. And man, did I enjoy organizing this space. I actually made quite a lot of videos in this room about organization and homeschooling and things like that. We all really shared this room. We had a big shelf for all of our books and our school supplies. The kids had their own little desk area. But usually during spring break and summer break, we would turn this into a fun room. The kids made lots of videos in here like challenges. They did a couple of unboxing of toys. And we even had a pool that we filled with ball pit balls. That was really fun. But it did take up almost the entire room. Now, even though this is a relatively small room, the ceiling is really tall, which definitely helped to make it feel more spacious. Now, moving on from our homeschool room, we enter the living room. And this is one of those houses where you can basically stand in one place and see the entire house. It's a really open, kind of weird floor plan. I never really understood what they were thinking when they designed this house. It definitely has a lot of unique features and arches and cutouts and things you don't really see very much in modern houses today. Now, I'd have to say my favorite video that we made in this room was the pregnancy dancing video where Griffin was overdue and we all tried to do a dance to get him to come out. That was a funny video, which by the way did not work at all. I did not go into labor after that dance. And now we definitely have to talk about the kitchen. Some of you might be surprised because I think about 95% of our videos were made in this kitchen, yet it is so tiny. You can see there's just barely a walkway. This was my biggest pet peeve of this house. The kitchen is just way too small for someone like me who spends a lot of time making videos. Now, if you go back and see those old cooking videos, you'll probably not recognize the kitchen. It definitely looked a lot different. The cabinets used to be sort of a yellowy color. We had really old appliances. It definitely looked dated. So just about 6 months ago, my sweet husband gave this entire space a makeover by himself. He painted the cabinets, installed new appliances, we changed out their countertops, we got a new backsplash, and now I love the way it looks. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. But yes, many videos were made in this kitchen, and I will always remember it fondly. So now I've shown you the schoolroom and the kitchen. Right next to that is the tiny dining room. We also made a lot of videos here over the years. We've been doing YouTube, and this dining room looked a lot different at one time as well. In fact, there was one video where I did a complete makeover of this dining room on a budget, of course, and I think it turned out really nice. So now turning around the other way, we'll walk through the living room space and we'll open up the closet, which we didn't actually use as a closet. Believe it or not, this is where I put my office. Okay guys, now this is definitely not a tutorial video on how to make an office closet, but I will share with you kind of how we started. We started by removing everything that was currently in the closet, which was a desk and a really old shelf. And then my husband painted the walls. Next, my husband took some old scrap wood that he had and he cut 2 new shelves and a desktop for me. So once we had our shelves in and the desk, it was time to organize it. And I used a lot of items from Ross, Target, the Dollar Tree, and Hobby Lobby. And this tiny little space is where my husband and I edited every single video for this channel. It's a tiny little space, but we made it work for us. Oh yes, and if you've been around for a while, you'll probably remember this door. On the back of this door is where I used to put all of the kids' chores and their morning and their bedtime routines. Now closing that door, we move on to the bathroom. Now I cannot tell you how thankful I am that this house has 2 bathrooms. With 6 people, it was definitely nice to have more than one. Now right around the corner from the bathroom is the girls' bedroom.
This was the girls' room.
Now I mentioned that this house is 1,300 square feet, but I don't think I said that there's only actually 3 bedrooms. So the girls shared 1 bedroom, the boys shared 1 bedroom, and my husband and I of course shared the 3rd. Now I have to say, it's kind of sad to see the girls' room without all of their things in here. This room was definitely light and bright and cheerful, lots of cute decorations everywhere. In fact, one of my favorite videos that we made was a girls' room makeover. Go ahead, open the door.
Wow! This is awesome! Whoa!
Test them out.
Look it. It's a mermaid sequin pillow. I wonder what's on top of my bed.
Go see.
Wow!
Is it cool?
Yeah. It's time to eat. Oh my gosh! Mom, look at this one. Look at this one. I'm gonna. It's a sweet set. A little cupcake.
Did you see what's on the shelves?
No.
Go see what's on the shelves.
Wow! Right here it says it has an L and an M, the tree, and it says love one another. Look, Kenzie, it's your favorite thing. Oh yeah, it's Belle. We both have the same one.
What book is this, Lily?
Mine. Lily, what book is this? Pippi Longstocking.
Did you guys look behind the door?
It's flowers and our backpacks. And my troll purse.
The girls got to help pick out some items for their bedroom, but then I surprised them with the rest. Now I have to say we never actually used the closet doors in this room. I actually removed the doors and we had an open shelf system to organize their clothes and their toys, and it worked really well in this small room. Now walking out to the little hallway, if we turn to the left, we come to the boys' room, which is exactly the same as the girls' room. It's just kind of mirrored. Now I don't remember making a ton of videos in this room, but I do remember giving this room a Mickey Mouse bedroom makeover. Is she sleeping? Oh, she's not sleeping.
Hi, Fudgies!
Today, the girls and I are in the boys' room because we're gonna give their bedroom a surprise makeover.
Their bedroom is looking pretty dingy, and we're gonna make it look good.
So stay tuned! You guys probably know we love Mickey Mouse, and it was really fun to decorate a room using lots of cute Mickey items. Oh yes, and in their closet I basically did the same thing as in the girls' room. I removed the closet doors, I added lots of storage, and took advantage of that vertical space. Now as we're leaving the boys' room, we just have to take a few steps down the hallway to get to the master bedroom. Now again, this is not a very large room, but it has really high ceilings, which definitely makes it feel a lot more open. Now off the top of my head, I can definitely think of a few fun videos that we made in this room, including a makeup video. Yes, I do have one makeup video on this channel that I made a long time ago. It's kind of embarrassing. And then, believe it or not, on this channel we also have a birth story video. Now I don't talk about this very often, but all 4 kids were actually born in this room. I had a home birth with every single one of my kids. It was a wonderful experience, and some of them were even born in a birthing tub. So they were water births. So when I say that this house has some really strong sentimental value, that's really why, because literally all of my kids were born in this house. So it'll always have a special place in my heart. We have so many good memories here, and I love that since we are doing the YouTube channel and we have all the videos that we can go back and watch them and just remember all of those fun times. Spin, spin, spin!
It's weird! It's not Lieutenant!
Mackenzie, what are you going to miss most about this house?
I'm mostly gonna miss my room.
Your room? What are you excited about in the new house?
The pool.
Yeah, there's going to be a pool. How do you feel about moving?
Excited.
You're excited? Are you going to miss this house?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that brings us to lunch. Now you guys, we're actually loading up after lunch and we're heading out on our road trip. This is the final lunch for this house, maybe ever. But since I need to leave the house clean, I don't want to make a big mess, and since I don't have much food in the fridge, we decided to take some help from the local Mexican restaurant for our lunch today. I made sure to save some tortillas and some cheese, and then my husband picked up a few things to make into burritos, since burritos make a perfect portable lunch. So in this container we have a bunch of refried beans with some cheese. Next to that we have plenty of Spanish rice that smells so good. And in here we have some carnitas, which is a delicious shredded pork. And then the restaurant also threw in some radishes, some lime, and some jalapenos. But I don't think the kids are gonna want any of those. So now I'm gonna go ahead and build these burritos. We're definitely using paper plates here since I packed all of my plates already. To each tortilla, I'll add a little bit of the beans, plenty of cheese, followed by the rice, and just a little bit of the pork on top. Now, if I was making this for myself, I would definitely add some salsa, but the kids aren't huge fans. It's pretty spicy at that restaurant. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up these burritos and they're ready to eat. And since we don't have a table anymore, we're gonna have to have a little floor picnic for our lunch.
Lunchtime!
What do you think? Is it yummy? Do y'all like it?
Yep.
Is it so yummy?
Yeah.
Did you eat yours? Okay, kids, we have everything packed up. The house is pretty much clean. Everybody's had lunch, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to say goodbye to the house?
Yeah.
Say goodbye, house. You've been good. Okay, so we're leaving on our big cross-country road trip. And do you know where our first stop is gonna be?
No.
Disneyland!
Yes.
We're going there tomorrow! Shh, let's hear Griffin. Griffin, you gonna go to Disneyland tomorrow? All right, but we gotta get there first. Let's go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, out the door together. You're going the wrong way, Griffin. All right, so now I just have to go around and turn off all the lights, make sure all the windows are closed and the doors are locked. But honestly, you guys, we are gonna be renting this house out for a year. So if we decide that we wanna come back after a year, we totally can. So it might not be forever goodbye with this house. We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you, house. You've been good to us, and I hope to see you again. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me on this empty house tour today. Don't forget to come back next week so you can see our new house and find out where we moved. And don't forget to tune in this Saturday and Sunday because I have more fun lunch ideas to share with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.